The broadcast ended. What the fuck? No, I'm still live. Interesting. I'm also good here as well. The stream died? It crashed? Rip. I'm back. I should be back. Come in after eating and now I crashed the silver stream. No, you didn't crash it. Maybe, who knows? I mean, I'm still live. It says everything is good still. Like, yeah, I'm still live. One second, I just want to get back into the chat. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, it looks good. Because I got cut off. I don't know what that means. Okay. What did I realize? Oh! Okay, what I realized was, when I'm watching Guilty Gear, my overlay doesn't show. I thought I was alone. So I was reading yours and Star's comments. And your G4 Tech TV comment made me laugh because yeah, the G4 coming back was a disaster. They hired the wrong people. But everything looks good. Everything seems legit.
I've never issued an order like that before either. But by the same token, you never met an individual who could take down the entire goddamn Union fleet empty-handed, now have you?
I have not.
If we make
99% of this guy's outfit fits his personality. But that fucking glasses just does not fit this, like, militarized, yeehaw, American value kind of person. Oh, there's our girl. Best girl in the game.
What's up with this scent?
No, I didn't miss it. I also responded that. I said that I don't know if we can do a 1v1 in Wizard game, but it would be interesting to watch. Also, Happy Chaos is fucking awesome. Okay, that's the end of chapter 4. Oh, we started on chapter 2. So we've read 3 chapters in an hour and a half.
As we've previously reported, it appears the Gearmaker will indeed be participating in G4. Originally centered around peace.
Also, unlike other fighting game story modes where you actually fight in the story, yeah, no fighting.
However, with the interference of
I'm literally just watching a movie with chat and making jokes, making funny ha-has.
that the whole world will be watching.
Well,
Expert opinions, each
if they have
of the
cable.
inhabitants has opted to converse with the devil himself. Perhaps their curiosity has outweighed their common sense.
Thank you for coming, everyone. Though the last-minute inclusion of the Gearmaker has changed today's schedule somewhat.
We're going to start with the meet and greet, and then we're going to do a panel about leading, and then a workshop on macrame.
For a new era.
Sorry if I just realized my anyways may have come off as like, I don't know, I mean to redirect server from looping on. Stream is alive and well. Yeah. The glitch was quick. I luckily never actually lost stream. It's been the whole thing. Like it's still one video, luckily.
I don't intend to waste your time by introducing myself. Please turn to your pre-provided materials and... Oh,
Forgive me, I couldn't help but notice that there was no mention of certain recent incidents, so I went ahead and added that information personally. I attempted to
In
maintain
crayon.
objectivity as best I could. I trust you'll find it agreeable.
Thank you. But when did you have the time?
He lives up to his nickname. People call him the king of groundwork.
They do.
He's awkward. Yeah. Whatever I imagined, it wasn't this.
May we continue?
So I believe it's the United States, Iliad, which is in like Northern Europe, the United Nations, which is kind of like England and a lot of the other world in this universe. And what used to be India is I believe called Zap. Yeah. I mean, I didn't fully check. Oh, nope, never mind. The fact that it says 6 minutes. Yeah, no, it did cut. God damn it. Well, that's more work for later, Silver.
What, did you forget? You're the one who changed me.
No, the other Jacko did.
I merely showed you the truth.
Well, that explanation sure takes a lot of responsibility off your shoulders.
Then what would you say I did?
You showed me too much. I realized that I am the world.
Well, you're a part of the world.
And because you fear me, you're trying to make me a simple human.
You knew?
Yeah, learned that along with a whole lot of other shit I didn't want to know. All thanks to you. I also know that you can turn me human at the cost of your own life. Want to give it a try? Maybe before G4 ends?
I could if you'd like. But there's something I have to ask you first.
Do you like this color on me?
This world you're after. What exactly is your wish?
It was around the 20th century, I guess. There was a man in the slums named Will, the son of some rich guy and his wife. I can't even remember his face, but I recall he had beautiful blonde hair, like a woman's. He was a
Turns out he was a woman.
He'd always get into fights, but he'd cry after he hit someone. Told me that after he'd lost the strength.
Where's Sam Porter Bridges when you need him? I know that name, but I can't remember what he's from.
I couldn't say why, but everyone always ended up on his side in the end.
He sucks.
Me. Well, our relationship was a little closer than that.
Okay, so she's talking about Axel. That's my guess. Yeah.
I'd like to say we were happy. Until one day, Will suddenly disappeared. Didn't say a word to anyone. And he never came back. No cop or journalist could ever tell me why. I didn't plan on giving up on him, but I made myself a promise anyway. No matter what happened, I would never forget my memories with Will. And yet, all those memories are fuzzy.
So, yeah, I don't know if you're in commercial.
Because they never
Sam Porter Bridges. I know that name, but I can't remember what he's from.
Second version of the 20th century.
Also, yeah, she's absolutely talking about Axel.
I have no past, which means I have no future. I just want to get out of this empty cage.
Even at the cost of everything else?
A
Everything.
deer runs and a lion chases. Which one would you say God supports?
I can only
The grass.
think in terms of loss and gain.
God, it was always a grass head.
Mind if I ask you something?
Smoking that ganja.
That it's okay for you to crush mine.
Not in commercials because I'm a golden child as far as Twitch is concerned. Nice.
The world is simply...
So who's Sam Porter Bridges? You still haven't answered.
So
I,
if we do
I'm now actually really curious.
everlasting peace.
I know I've heard that name, but I can't remember from what.
We need to go join Soul.
Oh!
Why?
I completely
You know, like
missed
something
that.
slipped during your
My bad.
conversation. She said, before G4 ends, it's likely that she let herself be
Oh,
captured so that
you're a couple of years
G4
behind. G4 ended
That's
like
when
2
the
years
leader
ago.
will, I'm sure of it.
For a lot of reasons, but one of them was
That we stay here.
their content creators thought that they were above
Your
you know,
hypothetical was true.
checking in with management if saying some shit on the shows was appropriate.
But are you really all right with never being able to see Soul's face again?
If you don't know what I'm talking about,
My goal is to awaken.
look up G4 controversies and you'll see
Core,
if it's not number 1, it's number 2.
is to protect the world.
Yeah.
Then why did you ask Eno that question?
Funsies.
As I thought. You can't save the world as things are now.
I mean, she's not a god, she's just Jacko. Also, I have the patio door open for Toph. I might close it because my feet are getting cold.
This is most puzzling.
This
story of yours
puzzling.
conflicts with history as we've come to know it, and the incident reports we've seen.
Indeed. According to these documents, you're more of a guardian angel than a devil.
I'll give you this much. Regardless of the veracity of what you've shared with us, you do have a way with words. This is incredibly detailed and easy to understand.
You even gave
Which
pictures.
raises a question. If you merely wish to share this information with us, you easily could have written this up, signed it, tossed it in the mail, and been done with it.
Do you really think any of you would have... Yeah. Yeah.
Not to be rude,
exactly.
But I'm sure you realize that we can't take your words at face value either. So why risk a lifetime of imprisonment by showing up here?
Yeah, because you think you can capture
I
him.
must admit, it has us curious.
That's certainly fair. I'm here because I have a request for all of you.
A request?
That's right. Though having this conversation may bring us rushing to our main point of order, is that all right with everyone?
How ominous. You make it sound like we should batten down the hatches.
Very well. Tell us.
A suspicious man is approaching the front entrance. He seems to be accompanied by a soldier. Have you received word of this?
Moving to confirm. Hold it. Who is that man? Where are you taking him?
Ah. Sorry to bug you, but could you tell me the location of, every guard in the White House?
What did you say?
Understood.
Oh, that's a nice jacket you've got there.
The Tome of Origin. As the name would imply, everything sprang forth from its pages. This book makes anything possible. It granted magic to mankind.
Top west.
Our future, and with it, the risk of our downfall.
Oh yeah, just get rid of my feet.
The tome itself, however,
I could put socks on.
It provides what is asked of it, urging caution as it complies. Of course, its power is too great for mankind to wield. Under my authority as its current owner,
I've done a lot of shit.
I intend to dispose of the tome.
Whoa. We obviously understand the dangers the tome poses. But is such an extreme measure necessary? Could
Greed?
it conceal or protect it?
Yeah, it's
Perhaps,
greed.
If not for those who would desire it.
Yep.
The tome has such tremendous potential. It could help us build a better future.
It could also kill you all.
Decide its value as well as its danger.
Yes. Its value is part of why the Crusades happen, motherfuckers.
That we currently lack.
Uh-huh.
For example, what value does this $10 bill hold?
He just blows his nose in it.
To a little something.
Well, to the extremely rich, it's hardly worth the paper it's printed on.
Yep.
On the other hand, in the country of Valyupia, this one bill could feed an entire family for 3 months. Value changes based on where you stand.
Yep.
Before we seek out an uncertain future, we must attend
Life
to
hack:
things
if you hang socks in the doorway, they block foot coldness.
Is this meant to be your
I blame those
No.
I blame those meds for how obnoxious I. No, you're not obnoxious in the slightest, dude.
And so begins at long last.
You're making it so I don't have a one person conversation. I'm really enjoying this. It is very meta. It is definitely up its own ass, but it has enough charm where I'm okay with it. Pretty much the whole story can be built around.
I feel more anxious.
Would you give up your future to keep your past? Is the past as important if it's messing with your present or your future? Like, yeah. What is worth protecting, your past or your future? Is living in the present the most important thing? These are the questions it's asking and trying to tell in the story. Leo.
Do you know why I decided to come back to work here?
Dental plan?
Or rather, why my friend gave his all to protect the post-war administration bureau. Milia and my subordinates do not fear judgment. In fact, we are ready to accept it. We did not choose this path to evade your punishment. If those who have sinned do not seek forgiveness, then they're just like me, walking corpses, lesser even than the lowest criminals. I came back because they wish to remain human.
Does that mean I can mercilessly boss them around?
By the way, what shall we do about the treasure?
Leave it be. No matter what we find, it won't be something we can discuss today.
I suppose you're right. All we can do is leave things to Sol and the on-site security.
Act.
What's wrong?
Well.
What the hell is going on?
The black box is opening.
What?
Yeah, that's another way of looking at it, fool. PTSD versus anxiety. Which a lot of these characters have both.
I don't care how. Just put a stop to this.
Most of these characters have lived over 100 years during like calamity and like one of the worst wars the world has ever seen. Some of them been displaced. Some of them have lost body parts or like self-conscious. Yeah, PTSD versus anxiety is probably what fits this game, because this is like what happens after the giant conclusion of what your story's been built around. Pretty much what Tekken 9 is going to be for Tekken, since they finish, in air quotes, they finish the family squabble.
Hey, I'm not getting any contact from the White House. Group 2, report.
I'm not sure you know how tense things are getting in here, but you've got everyone on edge.
I'd like to hear more.
In that case.
Asuka?
What a show you put on, Asuka.
Identify yourself.
Happy Chaos.
That voice.
Who are you?
What are
Don't
you?
tell me you've forgotten about little old me. I suppose that's fair, given the state I'm in now. Man, do I ever want to have a nice long chat with you. But that'll have to wait. Whoa. You really gotta look someone in the eyes to communicate. No more vocals.
Damn it. It's not connecting. Jacob. he truly shut down the system on his own. But how is any of this possible? Not only did he know of Happy Chaos, he even knew my name.
World peace, huh? Neither optimistic sermons nor genocidal weapons have unified us just yet, I suppose.
Hey, where are the guards? Who let him in here?
The guards. You mean like the guy who gave me this jacket? Give the guy a day off. Yeah, so anyways, first I'd like
Perhaps you took a wrong turn. The exit's behind you. What did you?
Stand back!
Kung Fu powers! Oh no!
Penguin! No! Striker!
Oh, calm down. There's still time to save. Provided you don't cut me off again, that is. Though, to be fair, I did interrupt you guys first. That's all. Let me try introducing myself again.
What?
That's a weapon called a gun. When you pull the trigger, a bullet comes out. Those bullets kill people. Let's try shooting that scary-looking guy right there.
No!
There's no way I could ever.
Oh, I'm quite sure you can. Just trust me.
I can't.
I'm gonna count to 3. And if you don't shoot by the time I'm done, everyone dies.
Please.
1.
I can't do this. I won't.
2.
You can't be serious.
3.
Yep.
Way to go. You made the best choice you could, given the situation. Feeling better now, huh? All right then, let's all give Oscar a hand.
What? What is this?
World peace, ready in just 5 minutes.
Hot and fresh. Ready for you. I'm gonna guess Operation Tiernanog is just a big bomb. World destroying bomb. Ooh. It's hot and it's ready.
Now what?
An unregistered weapon of mass destruction has been activated.
A weapon of mass destruction?
Yes, sir. We're getting a signal from the level 5 sub-basement. It's a strategic weapon.
This is impossible.
It's called Big Boom Boom.
We're getting external interference. It can't be. Is this the work of that hacker? What's the target?
Everywhere.
United States. Cut the main power.
We can't shut it down or restart it. We're completely shut out.
This is madness.
This is chaos.
This is about to start another world war.
Prepare the auxiliary power source. It'll be faster to do this manually.
What do you plan to do?
Take care of this myself.
Well, it looks like your boy is going to become a hero. He's going to shadow himself and destroy some missiles.
What in the Sam Hill is going on?
Yeah.
And without the president's authorization.
I mean, he did say earlier that he wants redemption.
We just changed the damn launch code 30 minutes ago.
Well, yeah, the assassination order is gone. They're now the post-war something something. They're an intelligence organization. And yeah, I saw the Ozempic line. You're not wrong.
Auxiliary power activated. We've regain control.
Is it gaining control if he just blew it up?
It did, but only for the weapons in the castle. Every other weapon in Illyria has been launched.
Alert! The United States has launched weapons against Illyria.
The ultimate magic-based anti-gear weapon, Albatross. You guys dreamed that one up, right? I just fired them all.
No way. You're insane! Do you realize what you've done?
Duh.
What the hell is this?
If you press that button, the missiles will self-destruct. Press it or don't. That's up to you. But if nothing happens in the next 5 minutes, we'll be starting over from the Stone Age.
It worked?
Congratulations. You just created a world with no weapons.
Oh, that's so cool.
Can't you tell?
You didn't need to offer us that choice. Was all this just to show off your powers?
Yep, but I'm not after your fancy watches and rings. So whatever could I want?
A good show?
He's a
Entertainment?
magic wielder with skills far beyond top class. There's no way he's...
Oh, was Eddie... Okay, that makes sense. So, okay, so he originally was called Eddie. So yeah, Zeta 1 in this game, he keeps saying that he's dead and that, like, he's just using the body. Okay, that makes more sense.
Would you join them?
I have only one request. The book.
Book?
Yeah. The one Asuka's got. Only problem is, little rascals hiding behind a door I can't open. And the only one who can open it
is me. And you expect me to just quietly obey?
I mean, mind control.
Do you need me to reintroduce myself?
I'll do it. I'll do it, so just stop. I'll take you to the gear maker.
Mr. President!
Yeah, that man's dead.
Vernon, get down.
God, the run cycle is so uncomfortable.
Now there's a freelancer who takes pride in his work. Good. Things are finally getting interesting.
End of chapter? Nope, more chapter.
You were just in time. I can't thank you enough.
Save it for once we're outside. Where's the exit?
What? I can't leave the other representatives behind.
You can't afford not to. It's all over if he gets his hands on you.
But...
Cute. Okay, this is cool.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Chaos has given all of his brainwashed goons his anti-soul bullets.
It's taking me longer to heal.
Nice work.
It won't go as well if more of them find us. Can we get somewhere safe?
Safe? Hmm? We're in the White House. The whole place is supposed to be safe.
Shit. I don't care where we go. We just need to move.
Chairman, we're still unable to make contact with the White House.
Send in Echo Team. Continue calling and send reinforcements.
What happens when your forces don't answer? Send more forces. The American way.
This just in. We've heard that all of the magic-based missiles have self-destructed mid-launch. The government has not yet issued a statement, but it seems as though the Army is investigating under the presumption that the launch was some sort of accident. However, the possibility remains that this was some sort of demonstration against G4. Security around the White House has...
Are you guys selling those uniforms for a gift shop or something? And where the hell are your guards?
I saw it with my own eyes, but I still can't believe it. Chaos has the power to manipulate people's appearances and minds alike. He's brainwashed our entire security staff. There's no way I can leave everyone behind. We need to let people know what's going on in here and call for backup. I'm not running until that's done.
Trust me, if it were possible, they'd be here already. I haven't tried contacting Kai, but none of my calls connect. It's likely that all transmissions are being jammed.
Makes sense. Oh wait, I just realized we're doing a White House down.
That doesn't use magic. There's a country that continues to use forbidden machines.
Seth, huh? How can you contact them?
This building is an antique, you see? It's in the air.
So for anyone that doesn't know, one of the main points of history change in this world is Y2K actually happened. What people thought it would happen. All the electronics stopped working. So most places moved from technology like electrical and stuff like that to magic based technology, except for one country, Zep.
Command post.
So everything you see is
you know that?
It's how I won the election.
It's technology, but it's powered and made through magic.
What's that? That was a close one. There's a guard bot up there. They attack anything that enters their line of sight.
Foreshadowing.
Echo Team reporting in. We've arrived at the White House.
What's the situation?
It's the same as the footage. Soldiers are continuing to patrol Area 4. It seems they're unaware of the situation.
Make contact, but use caution.
Understood. Moving to make contact.
Wee!
Shouldn't you be pursuing the president?
Wait, you can talk?
Yes, I believe I just did.
Wow, you can even hold a conversation.
You seem quite comfortable for a man in a stranger's home. I take it this is all going to plan?
Not quite. The perfect plan never beats an improvised one. That's how I work.
Clearly. Normally a plan so brazen would never work.
Really?
Normally.
Brazen?
On that note,
He has the power to control
that night from the
control people's brains.
We got terrorists in the White House and just fired every WMD in the world, and yet no one's come to save you. Are these normal occurrences to you? Wake up already. We left normal behind a long time ago.
Agreed. There's nothing normal about happy chaos. And I love it.
mask. We've issued an emergency order. Why haven't you?
Ooh, shit.
Open fire!
And this is going to be a lot of awkward conversations after the brainwashing's done.
What the hell?
We seem to be witnessing a firefight on the perimeter of the White House. It's chaos down there. There is
It's happy chaos.
what's going on, or whether it's related to the weapons of mass destruction.
Texas! Texas! Texas punch!
Fall back for now.
I really, so I don't know Goldwise's history, but just from his personality and how he looks, I think that tells me everything I need to know about him. Things are heating up.
What's going on out there?
A D1 order must have been issued some time ago. From the sound of things, I would imagine Chaos has backup troops outside as well.
I mean, of course.
You hear that? Something's going down outside.
Stop.
Hammer time. Do, 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 do.
You're gonna be Swiss cheese. Don't move a muscle.
But I'm all muscle. Stupid robot. Can't even turn left and right.
How did you know that machine wouldn't come our way?
My gut.
Yep, he's the president of the United States. Okay, keep watching chat. I'll be right back. I need to go pee.
You told me I couldn't save the world. What did you mean?
You don't even know what the world is yet.
But I could still stop Eno.
Then why did you come with me?
I don't know. As I am now, I can't really do anything.
Yeah. You're human. A regular human. Which is why you don't always act logically. Quite some time ago, Sol went into the castle's food storage area. Broke in, to be more precise. Since I found the door in shambles. In any case, I came running when I heard the noise. He calls it a refrigerator, but as with all of the castle's facilities, it's spacious to the point of absurdity. Even finding someone in there is no simple task. In time, I found Sol in front of a wall of 5,000 liters of liquor. 84 varieties, all lined up and organized. Now, I can't judge the cost of alcohol by sight alone.
That's a lot of alcohol.
But I did recognize the bottle he held in his hands.
Bourbon.
It was the same kind of cheap liquor you can find in nearly any restaurant.
Bourbon.
I told him he could have at least chosen something worth the cost of repairs to the door. How do you think he responded? There's hundreds of better drinks out there, but I always end up choosing this one.
choosing.
That's right. He chose it not for its quality, but because it fits his tastes.
Cheap and
You'll understand.
cheap and gross.
And a day will come when you find that contradiction beautiful. People have their necessary frivolities.
This is cute and all.
Frivolities.
This is cute and all, but like literally 4 of the most important people in the world are trapped by a crazy demon looking thing. Back to Die Hard. Yeah, even when they're crawling, it doesn't look right. Also, how massive are the air vents that Soul can crawl in them?
He's on patrol. He'll be gone soon.
He just starts scratching his ass and farts. Shoot first, ask questions later. The American way.
Thank God he didn't notice us.
But I did.
So I wasn't just hearing things.
We're gonna be fine.
What do we do?
I see you.
Stay completely still.
Oh, like that's logical.
What the?
Sure it is.
Oh.
Oh, that is not a good way to die. And that man is dead. You know, in a lot of stories, they're like, oh, we can't hurt them. It's not their fault. They're brainwashed. Like, they're still our people. No, Guilty Gear is like, well, if they were, if they were stronger, they wouldn't have been brainwashed. Sucks to suck.
Unlike you, when I say we're gonna be fine, I mean it.
Why is that?
This is a relic from an age gone by. I've heard it's more of a wiretap than a telephone.
Though most local civilians have been evacuated, we have confirmed that some have been left behind. We cannot yet speak to the number of losses. Meanwhile, police, civilians, and the military have joined together in a desperate attempt at saving lives.
President Gabriel, we're receiving a call on the emergency hotline.
Oh? Then why haven't you picked up?
Well, it's an unregistered number, sir, so frankly, there's no telling who might be calling.
What? Trace the call.
Yes, sir.
They picked up.
I don't know who you are, but this is a private line used strictly for matters of national security.
If you intend to keep it busy as some sort of childish prank, we reserve the right to take all necessary defensive measures. Within 5 seconds, we will have your location traced. Within 15 minutes, the tactical nuke should arrive.
If you feel any responsibility whatsoever for the poor souls within 3 kilometers of you, then don't ever call this number again.
Ha!
How'd it go?
They're gonna drop a nuke on us.
Huh? Did you find them?
Yes, sir. But, the call came from the White House.
Oh shit! I fucked up.
Around the White House that it could safely be called a war zone. With no information regarding the dignitaries of each country inside, many are concerned for their safety.
Let's walk away. No one will know that Zap fucked up.
The White House just contacted Zep via the emergency hotline. They'll be sharing the call with major organizations from each country. The president is unharmed!
Fantastic. My apologies, Furman. Glad to hear you're all right.
For now, yes, but we don't have much time. I'm gonna tell you all I know, so listen carefully. The White House has been taken over by terrorists. I managed to get away, but the others are being held captive in the conference room. Someone's injured too. If you can, please send backup right away.
Do you know who's responsible?
Only his name. He calls himself Happy Chaos.
Happy?
He's after Oscar's tome. And to get it, he needs me to give him access to the PEOC.
How many troops does he have?
I can't say. They're everywhere and heavily armed.
That doesn't make sense. How would they get past
They are security.
I don't want to admit it, but most likely.
The security officers were brainwashed.
Dickinson.
Echo team and I saw it with our own eyes.
I'm sure of it. Do you understand what this means? In this complex alone, we have over 300 station officers.
It's not safe to stay here. The moment this call's done, we're going to try to escape. But we will need backup immediately.
Hold your horses. It's just as dangerous outside as in. Mr. President, I believe it would be wise for you to retreat to the PEOC until backup arrives.
Not a chance. We can't let Happy Chaos gain access to the PEOC. And you don't have to worry about me. I'm with Soul Bad Guy.
It's that Soul? That's a weight off
In that case, head to the parking lot from the West Wing. That should be your quickest and safest route out of there. That's where I'll pick you up.
See you there. Signing off now.
Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm just really enjoying this. I'm smiling. I'm having so much fun. I love stories like this. It's just so fun and actiony and like.
So, what
God, Happy Chaos.
Will you be reading that book in your jail cell? I can't say I've ever heard of a case in which a single criminal successfully overthrew a government.
Well,
Has the White House ever been taken over?
he's not trying
There's a
to
first time for every.
take control. He wants everything to
I just find
burn.
it a tad curious. You could have made your demands after launching the missiles. Why didn't you?
Do you have a name, O King of Illyria?
Daryl.
All right, Daryl. I'll indulge your question. I don't want to just make history. I want to make history fun. I want to write a script for reality and enjoy some authentic drama.
Haven't you had your fun already then? Look at the state you have us in.
This is just an
Oh,
appetizer.
don't get me wrong. I take no joy in seeing people suffer. I want to see them struggle.
Semantics.
Not at all. A wax figure and a human being. At a glance, it's hard to tell the difference. But the two are entirely different, no? Let's say my goal was to create the
Even
strongest shield.
even the best wax, you can kind of tell it's not it's not real. I'm sorry,
By creating the strongest
but no way.
sword. A sword justifies the existence of a shield. Humanity is always exhausted.
He wants conflict.
That's the exact sort of drama I want to see.
What was the motive behind your initial goal then?
A giant war just ended. He wants a new
The
war.
shield would be unnecessary.
The motive? Sorry, to me the very idea of a motive is nonsense. 'Cause I'm a wax figure, you see.
Yeah, you're not speaking to a human. You're speaking to an entity, a force of nature. Does not work on the same principle you do. Oh, neat. We have more people. I hope you're enjoying Guilty Gear Strive story. I am. And yeah, this definitely
seems safe enough.
It seems like this is going to take like at least 4 hours.
I'm sure someone will notice the noise.
Fighting games aren't usually known for their long stories, but apparently Arc System and Team Red was like, hold my beer. We're gonna change what people think a fighting game story should be.
You can believe in me.
Then what will you do?
I've got unfinished business with Oscar.
He owes me lunch money.
Thank you. You've been an immense help.
Fist bump.
I'm not a handshake kind of guy.
Fist bump!
This world is brimming with potential. So long as humans put in the effort, they can realize true greatness. Make it a reality. The miracles of non-fiction surpass even the most masterful works fiction writers can dream of.
I've looked this up before, but I forgot. Not Oscar. Happy Chaos's actor. His voice sounds familiar to me.
That's because reality isn't very fun.
Can you truly say that a reality you're scripting is non-fiction?
There's a robbery happening on the other side of the world right now, real to you. We all write the script.
Robbie Damon. Okay, what else has Robbie Damon been in?
Nothing
more. A lot.
The important thing is whether or not we can experience it.
What do I know Robbie Damon for?
I'm going to write the history books of the future. And 100 years from now, kids won't be falling asleep in class anymore.
Ha!
The sensors have picked up on a heat source within the White House.
A heat source?
Oh, he's Sheba in Baki. Interesting. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. He's Megumi in Jujutsu Kaisen. That's definitely one of the big ones.
Oh, goodness.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm tired. I'm very tired.
That is understandable. Why are you very tired?
I've just been doing stuff around the house.
That's fair. I'm just me and my my chat is watching this. We're watching story mode of Guilty Gear Strive. It is very intense and very actiony.
I believe that. I like Guilty Gear.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna raise your volume up a little.
Oh, that's fine. I need to turn down the stream volume. A mystery box? What am I gonna get? I got the keycode.
Okay, there we go. I can hear you. I don't want to lower the game because it's all story, and I want people to keep watching it. But yeah,
fine. I like Guilty Gear. It's cool.
Yeah, it's very heady.